fight bad guys like you.
I seem to mess it up almost every time.
Maybe you just need someone watching your back.
Tinggal 1 hari lagi, para penggemar superhero Marvel akan disuguhkan film sequel terbaru Ant-Man and the Wasp yang tayang serentak di bioskop seluruh Indonesia pada 4 Juli mendatang. Film sequel kedua dari film pertama Ant-Man ini pun dikabarkan sudah sangat ditunggu-tunggu oleh fans fanatik pecinta film Marvel. Di film besutan sutradara Peyton Reed ini, pahlawan yang dikenal dengan kemampuan menyusutkan tubuh Scott Lang dikabarkan akan menghadapi misi yang jauh lebih seru dan menegangkan dari film sebelumnya. Bersama teman barunya The Wasp, Hope Van Dyne, Scott Lang akan menghadapi lawan yang jauh lebih kuat. Di film pertamanya, Hope Van Dyne adalah anak kandung seorang ilmuwan bernama Dr. Hank Pym dan ikut membantu Scott untuk beradaptasi sebagai Ant-Man.
It's both of you.
Dan kali ini lanjutan dari keseruan press conference film Ant-Man and the Wasp di Taipei, Taiwan beberapa waktu lalu, tim Insert bersama Patricia Gouw mendapat kesempatan emas untuk melakukan wawancara langsung dengan para pemain utama film Ant-Man and the Wasp, Paul Rudd dan Evangeline Lilly. Penasaran? Mari kita mulai wawancara bersama dengan pemeran The Wasp, Evangeline Lilly.
Okay, we're gonna start like, what do your kids think about you being the new role as a badass superhero?
I had a really incredible moment on the set of Ant-Man and the Wasp where my son came to visit me at work. And it was in Hank and Hope's lab, and there's all kinds of buttons. He's 6 years old, he wants to touch all the buttons. I tell him, go ahead, honey, you can touch any button you want. And so he's touching all the buttons, and he's in his imaginary world playing, and all of a sudden he turns around to his daddy and he says, Dad, look at me, I'm the Wasp.
Wow!
And I thought, that's so cool that my son's pretending to be me, basically.
Okay, it's okay. I did a little research and I found out that you are really into charity and giving back. And so what sort of organization is closer to your heart? And if you were a real superhero with superpower, what you do to change the world with your power? What would you better like?
Well, one of the things, I mean, there's many things that I care about. One of the things I care deeply about is the environment and global warming. And so in some ways it's interesting because I actually was able to empathize with Thanos when watching the Avengers, because I could kind of understand what he was saying. There's so many of us, and we're destroying this planet, and therefore, are we a plague on the earth? And do we know how to be here without destroying it? Are there too many of us? All those very difficult questions. So
it makes a lot of question like by watching the Infinity War.
yes, of course. I mean, you think his idea of what if you just snapped your fingers and nobody suffered and there was no pain? It was just poof. It was just different. Like the world was just clean and safe and beautiful. And that's something I've thought about, and I thought, wow, what a wonderful villain that you're terrified of him and you can kind of understand it.
Yeah, so like,
Maybe you just need someone watching your back. Like a partner.
Perbincangan yang tak kalah seru selanjutnya ketika Patricia Gouw mewawancarai aktor ganteng Paul Rudd yang menanti sejumlah pertanyaan yang telah disiapkan oleh model 27 tahun itu. Berikut tayangannya untuk Anda pemirsa Insert.
most of us in Indonesia first know you as Mike in the series of Friends, right? Then you follow up with the other roles and mostly the comedic nature. But now you're like a legit superhero, but the funny one, but still very legit. So, was the transition difficult for you?
The transition wasn't as crazy as far as the role itself. It seemed like, oh yeah, I'm ready to do this part, even though it seemed a little bit different. The most difficult part of the transition was actually just the diet and the exercise.
Diet, and I know.
That was the hardest part. Like, wait a minute, I can't eat that? What?
Oh, please. Yes, I know how's the feeling, right? So, not because of the special training, but it's more like you have to like on diet and blah blah blah. Like, here's the special training.
Yeah, the physical preparation, especially with the first one, it took a lot because I did a lot of tumbling and a lot of that kind of exercise, and then weight training and diet and all of that. So making my day all about fitness for the preparation, and then the writing as well. The writing was a little difficult, and I wrote on this one as well. So to try and come up with story and character and dialogue, that's the most challenging.
But most challenging, like how long it would take for that?
It takes a long time, and there are several other people, so it's not just me, obviously, but to try and really crack what the story might be, and to do it with a ticking clock, because we know we have to film, and we always want more time. And we wouldn't get it.
Of course, like you feel like never enough, I haven't like free enough,
Right.
but like you have to do it, just do it, right?
Right.
Okay. So we know by now that Ant-Man wasn't with the Avengers for Infinity War, but many suspected and gossiping that Ant-Man and the Wasp is really the key to saving the Avengers from mighty Thanos. So, what kind of spoilers can you tell the die-hard Marvel fans about this theory?
Well, it's interesting to hear people's theories, and I've heard a lot of them. The truth is well, one, I can't say anything, but there are some things that I don't know. I mean, I'm as excited as people who are going to see the film, because I can't wait to discover what's going to happen.
So you
as
don't
well.
even know, so we have to ask the producer or director.
There are some things I know, but I'm not, but I don't.
Okay, talking about Indonesia, maybe you can say like Aku Cinta Indonesia.
Aku cintai Indonesia.
It's like I Indonesia.
Okay.
Yes, Aku Cinta Indonesia.
Aku cinta Indonesia.
Yes, Wagelase. Wagelase.
Wagelose.
Yes.
I have no idea what I just.
Okay, that's like super cool, something like that. So first, can you say Aku Cinta Indonesia? Aku Cinta means I.
Yeah. Aku cinta Indonesia.
Cucok meong.
Cucok meong.
Yes, that's right. That's like the hit words in Indonesia right now. Yes.
All right, very good.
Ant-Man and the Wasp akan tayang serentak di tanggal 4 Juli besok. Siapkan diri Anda, penggemar berat superhero Marvel, untuk menyaksikan aksi pahlawan kalian di layar bioskop di seluruh Indonesia. Dan nantikan tayangan seru dari ajang Red Carpet di Taipei, Taiwan, hanya di Insert Trans TV.
Ya, itu dia seru banget
Wagelase.
ya. Wagelase,
Cucok meong.
cucok meong. Kita harus membawakan bahasa-bahasa itu ke internasional, ya dong. Ya, kenapa sih kalian begitu?
Besok nih ya, besok kalau Tom Cruise ngomong cucok meong, lu pelakunya.
Iya, karena
bener.
gue, nggak apa-apa dong.
Bagus.
Kita membanggakan
Satu dong
bahasa
sedikit.
Indonesia.
Tadi kan terlihat di layar kaca. Yang tidak terlihat dari kaca, apa sih yang terjadi kemarin?
Yang tidak terjadi kemarin, kita tuh menunggu lumayan lama sih, dan deg-degan. Tapi kayak semua itu tuh apa ya? Terbayarkan semuanya. Dan mereka tuh baik banget, beneran mereka tuh kayak very nice. Dan kita tuh sebenarnya setiap wawancara cuma diberikan waktu 4 menit. Dan kadang-kadang tuh nggak nyampe 4 menit gitu loh. Kadang-kadang di-cut langsung kayak, karena harus cepet kan, karena dari banyak negara gitu. But anyway, mereka tuh berdua baik banget. Dan waktu kan aku pas masuk ketemu Evangeline itu, aku langsung cipika-cipiki kan. Terus dia bilang gini, wow, apakah negara kalian kalau misalnya salamannya begitu gitu. Aku bilang, kalau aku sih begitu, kalau sama cewek, kalau sama cowok aku takut.
Oh,
Dan
jangan.
gitu. Namanya sungkan.
Luar biasa. Kita kasih ucapan buat Patricia Go atas hasil kerjanya adalah
Cucok meong. Ya, dan selanjutnya ini kita punya berita lebih banyak lagi nih. Tapi yang ini
agak gak enak nih beritanya.
Tentang yang Lex. Yang enak tuh apanya?
Dibulinya.
Oh bukan yang Lex ya?
Enggak.
Ya sudahlah, kita akan sampai saat lagi. Jangan kemana-mana ya.
Tetap di Insert.